Okay guys, hi. My name is Blueberry. I mean, my legal name is Emily, but the name I use at camp and on the internet, for both of which this qualifies, is Blueberry. And I'm covering for Cassia this week, because as previously mentioned in these vlogs, she and technology don't really get along, and she tried 6 times, I think, to record her vlog this week, and it didn't really work out. So she asked me to cover for her, because not only does she am I a not back to school camper, and people tell me I'm awesome. I don't know if I really agree with that assessment, but whatever. And also because I'm thinking about starting my own personal vlog, and she thought this would be good practice for me. Okay, so yeah, hi, I'm Blueberry. I'm 16 years old. I am a junior in high school. That's right, school. Yes, I know, weird. A full-time high school student at my school takes 5 high school classes. I'm taking 4 plus an online high school honors level class. Last term I took a college class. Right now I'm taking a class in sign language, which is lots of fun, and I love it a lot. And I'm really pleased with my class schedule this term in general. Okay, and so I talked about school. I'm going to talk about my name at the end of the vlog, assuming I have time. Because the main point of this vlog is for me to give you Cassia's answers to the questions from this week, my answers from the questions of this week, and to give you Cassia's question for the week, obviously. And at the end of the vlog, if I have time, I'll talk about myself a bit, because, you guys don't know me. Because I went to West Coast Session 2 in 07, and Sessions 1 and 2 and between in 08, and I'm going to, again, go to both and between West Coast in 08. So I've only met Cassia out of the vloggers, but you all seem really awesome from what I've seen, and, Cassia likes you, so that's great, and, I'll talk a little bit more when I'm answering the questions. But right now, I'm going to pretend I'm Cassia. Cassia's much more awesome and epic and full of win than I am, and she makes much better faces than I do, and her hair is prettier, and she's prettier. And I'm just going to stop talking about Cassia because I get kind of depressed because she's so much more awesome than I am. Okay, Cassia's answered the questions, right. Okay, so Quinn asked who your favorite author was. Cassia says, my favorite author. I guess I don't really have one other than Grace, although I really like Zephyr's stuff. So, the director of Not Back to School Camp and my boyfriend, basically. I tend to like 1 or 2 things by an author and then not really feel the need to read everything by them, and if or when I do, I end up not liking them as much as the others. Paisley asked, who did you want to win the Super Bowl? She answered, I really don't care about the Super Bowl. I don't know who played. I don't know who won. Anything like that. I am totally indifferent to football. Will asked what your favorite holiday is and why. Cassia said, my answer is Halloween. Since I live near Salem, Halloween gets considerably more epic as I get older, and unfortunately, Christmas just gets less epic and magical as I get older. It's sad. I've got mail. That's what that noise was. Zoe asked, what's your opinion on tiramisu, if you've ever had it? Cassia said, I like it, though I haven't had any in a very long time, and I have no idea where Zoe should work. I don't either, by the way. I'm just going to say that now instead of waiting for my answers to the questions. Okay, so now I'm going to answer the questions. Quinn, my favorite author at the moment is Neil Gaiman, and in the recent past, my favorite authors have been Tamara Pierce, who I really love, and I own all of her books except the short story collections. Also Terry Pratchett for a while, who again I still really love, and Good Omens, which is co-written by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, is so amazing, one of my favorite books. And I love Douglas Adams, and I can talk about books for hours and hours, individual books, authors, genres, whatever. I love books. Reading's been one of my favorite things to do since I was 3 years old and I learned to read. Also Quinn, Gilmore Girls rocks. And my little brother, it's weird that I call him my little brother because he's taller than I am now and has been for quite a while because I'm kind of a short person. But I call him my little brother anyway because, he's my little brother. I'm 2.5 years older than he is. He likes Gilmore Girls too and would watch it with my mom and me back when we watched it. So, there. Yeah, see, it's not just a womanly thing. Okay, Paisley. When people asked me who I wanted to win the Super Bowl, I would say the Steelers. Like Cassia, I don't care about football at all, but President Obama wanted the Steelers to win, and also a teacher at my school who I really like. So yeah, Steelers, woohoo. Uh, Also, oh my, that was a large dog in your vlog. I'm not a fan of dogs in general, especially large ones. Like, the biggest I can handle is about, like, a Chihuahua or a Shih Tzu or something. Like, anything bigger than that, no. I have a friend who has a German Shepherd Lab mix. Not happy making it all. And also, yay, we have the same name. I think we spell it differently. You spell it Emilee, right? And I spell mine Emily. So, but I mean, it's still an insanely popular name. I'm suspecting you have the thing where people will call it in crowds and they won't be talking to you. And I mean, I think it was like the 12th most popular name the year I was born, 1992. And then ever since then, it's been like the first or second most popular name for girls. And it's only recently started going down again. So basically, for the last 10 or 15 years, Emily has been the most popular name, which means I run into people with the same name as me a lot. And if I have time, I'll talk about Blueberry, because, yay for going by something that isn't actually your name. Will, my favorite holiday, I don't know if I can pick one. I'm really tempted to say Christmas, because, delicious food and the presents. I'm trying to be less materialistic. It was one of my intentions in Back to School Camp this year. So I'm going to say Halloween, because I have an insane sweet tooth, and I also really love dressing up and watching other people dress up. Also, Will, happy birthday, and happy birthday to you too, Zoe. Yeah. Okay, Zoe. I had tiramisu several years ago, and I don't think I liked it very much, because I'm not a fan of alcohol or the way it smells or tastes, and as I remember, tiramisu is pretty alcohol-y. So not a fan, and I have no idea where you should work at all. My job is babysitting, so I mean, I don't really have experience in the work field. Okay, Keisha's question is, if you received a totally blank notebook, what would you do with it, or what would you fill it up with? Keisha says she asked this question because I feel very passionately about blank notebooks. I get super excited about them, come up with a project or a secret plan or something brilliant to do with them, start using them for that purpose, and then forget about it. Then I cram them in drawers and find them years later and go on about what a genius or idiot I was when I thought of that. So my answer is, I would probably use it like I use all my other notebooks, because at any given time I have between 5 and 10 spiral notebooks of varying sizes that I fill up with notes for school, to-do lists, letters to campers. I write a lot. I have several pen pals that I write back and forth with. Just all sorts of things I'll doodle. But if it had to be used, like if it was like the $200 last week that had to be used in a really epic or fun way, I would probably fill it up with quotes and pictures from the internet and just things that I really like. And I would use it that way and keep it as kind of a journal of myself, but not really. Okay. Oh, I was going to come up with a question because I don't think I have time to talk about Blueberry anymore. A question. Okay. See, I don't know what questions have been asked. So I guess I'm not going to ask a question. Today was awesome because it was Friday, and that means no more school for 2 days. And I get to sleep in tomorrow because I don't have rehearsal tomorrow morning. I'm a big theater person. Okay, I'm running out of time. So, hi, 7AwesomeNBTSCers. You're awesome. I really enjoyed getting to do this, and I really hope this works because this is the 4th time I tried making this vlog. And, yeah, maybe I'll see you guys again sometime.